All right, so because everyone know that you are my teammate, right? We've
Yes.
played through everything together. Well, most things.
Mm-hmm.
We've
Most.
only started playing, in Rotten Coast, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to talk about the experience. We both did the entire game on Brutal Nightmare, so we're going
Yes.
to do the base game first, right? What I want to ask you is, what were the 10 easiest chapters for you on Brutal Nightmare? You're going to give me your 10
Chapter. Mm-hmm.
first. Some of them, I'm going to ask you why. And I mean, like, not just the chapter, I mean, like, the sub chapters, like, like under
Mm-hmm.
um, the first one, for example. I'm bringing it up right now.
Yeah, I will also go there myself, so I know what I'm talking about.
Right. So let's say, for example, under Dead Ahead, like chapter one, chapter two, chapter three, which one was the easiest, or something like that. But it doesn't have to be Dead Ahead. We want to know, like, what were the top 10 easiest chapters for you leading up to Hell Machine.
All right. Okay. So you mean like number 10 is the easiest?
I mean, like, I wasn't really like going to do like which is the easiest. I mean, like, you can just tell me which one is, like, all of them are easy. Like they're just easy. So we're just going to like rank them, not like saying which one is easier, but they were just easy for you, right?
All right. Yeah, for me specifically, it was yeah, Dead Ahead. Even though I know it is a tutorial map, but those three chapters are very incredibly easy.
So you're saying that all three of these chapters were easy for you. So that's
Yeah,
3 out of
especially
10.
the first one.
That's 3 out of 10, you know that, right?
Yes.
All right. So the first 3 chapters of Dead Ahead were the easiest.
Yeah.
All right. You have 7 more.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything was easy. Well, easy. They were still hard, but I would think, yeah, Death Canal.
Right. Which one?
Let's see. I would say not. Okay, the first chapter is not one of them though. I
Carnivore's
would
Canal. When you're on the
say,
boat.
yeah, because otherwise you have two options. Otherwise, the first one is you get no resistance on the boat,
Right.
or the second one you will get bam, 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 bam.
Okay.
So yeah, for the fourth spot there, but for my fourth pick, I think chapter 3.
Of Death Canal, The Shadows of Venice.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, I have 6 left now. I think. Let's see. What's in the first chapter? No, no. Nope. Never mind. I was lying there. Damn. This is the.
Take your
Well, they're
time.
all extremely difficult at their own way.
Right.
Hmm. Maybe the second chapter in Death Canal. I don't know. Yes. Second chapter in Death Canal.
Second chapter. You would put that as number 5, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And that would be Ghost and Gondolas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was. Oh yeah, just remember, I was those who I said the first time were the easiest.
Right.
So
Number
okay.
6.
Then I would say the first chapter.
The first chapter
Yeah, because
under Death Canal.
of Death Canal, because it's a coin flip.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you can get the easiest, like no resistance on the boat. Otherwise, you will get like hammered on.
I think it was the same for me every time I did it, because I read it like 3 times, right? And like
Hmm.
every time we went under the bridge, like the first time it can be extremely surprising. Like if you don't know what to expect, it's going to
Oh,
destroy you, because you're going to
oh
have
yeah.
suiciders jumping on the boat. You're going to have
Hmm.
a butcher jumping on the boat. You're going to be
Oh yeah.
getting shot at by snipers. So
And turret gunners, because
and
the first
turret
time when me
gunners,
and my Swedish friend tried that,
right?
and I just was yelling butcher. He was like, what the fuck, butcher, no.
Okay. Number 7.
Number 7 would be maybe on Meat Locker, maybe.
Meat locker.
Yeah.
Which one?
I think that one when you are doing, let's see. I would actually say Schweiger's Revenge.
The last one, Schweiger's Revenge. All right.
Because that one you just had to hold out.
Yeah, and then you have to kill the tank.
Well, you don't need to kill that many, but you still need to kill the tank, though. But
You still need
that's
to
the
kill
only
the
thing.
tank. Right. All right. Number 8.
God damn. I would say. I want to say when you Village of Darkness of Rotten Coast.
Rotten Coast. That's chapter 2, the Village
Well,
of Darkness.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's still intense. Extremely intense.
Yeah, I can agree with that because there wasn't really a lot to do. It was really easy to destroy the half track in the first part, and after that you get like randomly spawned. Or they spawn occasionally, right? Like commanders, not necromancer. There were necromancers. There were those commanders and suicide generals.
There was necromancers.
Yeah, and there were
all of them were
there
there
were
at the same time.
necromancers. But a good thing I saw with that is that there was the AI in the tower. He was like really effective because he was shooting the commanders and the necromancers. So I think that made it a little easier.
If he survives, of course.
If you save his life, right? He helps you a lot. He only shoots like special zombies, and I was like really impressed with that.
Oh yeah.
All right, number 9.
I would say. Let's see. What's on Meat Locker again?
What's on Meat Locker? Meat Locker, we have Into Darkness, which is the second part where you have to turn on the lights. We have Supernatural Super Weapon, where you have to construct a bomb.
Yeah, I think Supernatural weapons is on number 9.
Okay, Supernatural Super Weapon.
Because you can still complete them solo, until you get to zombies, so then you'll be stopped.
Okay, and your last one would be?
I would say. I would say The Hunt for Schweiger.
Under Meat Locker. Hunt for Dr. Schweiger.
But they're still hard.
Alright. For Dr. Schweiger. Alright, so I'm going to give you my top 10 easiest, right? And you can stop me at any time and ask me like why do I think it's easy. Alright? So for the first one, right? I would say it would be under Zombie Zoo. Not Zombie Zoo. It would be under not Zombie Zoo. It's under Death Canal, right?
Oh, I thought I was like Zombie Zoo. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's under Death Canal and it's the Gates of Hell, which was the last chapter.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I didn't take that one in because I think. Wait, did I take the one? Yes.
No, you didn't. I played this one with Bong Smuggler, I think, and like oddly enough, it was very easy. It felt the same as Brutal 4-player setup, if not easier, because there was like nothing new there. It was practically the same thing, right?
I thought it more annoying. When they destroy the generator, you were like, come on.
You still get the same spitters. You still get one or two. Yeah, I think it's one flamer, one butcher, and it felt the same. That's the thing. Like if there was any difference, if there was anything different there, it was like very subtle, and I didn't see it. All right, so number 2, I would say it's Supernatural Super Weapon, and that's under Meat Locker. Why I say this? It was very easy. I did it solo on Brutal Nightmare. Just hordes of zombies, and you get like a butcher here and there. It was very easy, and a flamer. Nothing really like
Yeah.
No wow
But
moment
those
in that
runners
one.
are still keeping the pressure though.
Runners, as long as you, all right, so the thing is, you just need to know that you're going to get commander spawns, and like the
Hmm.
timing, once you know that they're going to spawn, you can basically kill them before they spawn, or as soon as they spawn you kill
Yeah.
them. There will be like randomly spawned runners as well, but you can also, once you get rid of them, it will become very easy. So number 3 is Schweiger's Revenge, right? That's the last chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right.
Hmm.
You just have to hold out on this chapter, and then you have
Yeah.
to kill the tank. You know, I think I did it solo, and it wasn't. I
Hmm.
didn't feel any pressure from it. You kill the gunners; they're very easy. Super headshot rounds make heavies really
Oh yeah,
easy.
they make it life a
I
lot easier.
I
If it wasn't for them, it would be a little bit tougher.
Yeah, I think we also had shadow demons on this chapter, but they weren't a
Oh yeah.
problem. Once you get rid of them, you see them, you get rid of them, and then that's basically it. I think it was just 2 or 3 of them, and then it was over.
Hmm.
On number 4, I'm actually going in Zombie Zoo.
Oh! I know exactly what you're thinking about.
All right, and number 4, the easiest one was Don't Tap the Glass. That was the third
Exactly.
chapter. Yeah. Don't Tap the Glass was extremely easy. I mean, there was no ammo box in the area, but I think like it was probably worse on Brutal 4 player because you had like hordes of creepers, right? I don't think we had as much creepers on Brutal Nightmare, but we had a
Uh,
lot of heavies spawn in, right? And I was
a
basically
lot
like
of
one
creepers.
I was one tapping all of those heavies and giving my teammates the heavy weapon, right? So we had heavy gunners and we had heavy what you call 'em, uh, flamers, right? That was just like one tapping them in the head and give the gun to my teammate, and he was like just destroying the creepers. Right? It was just mowing them down.
Yeah.
Number 5, we're actually going to go to Rotten Coast, and
I'm
I would
holding
say
my fingers.
the easiest one for me was Compounded Resistance. That's the first chapter.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I did this solo. It wasn't a lot. You just basically had to like fight hordes of zombies and maybe kill a heavy here and a necromancer there. There was nothing much here to really like talk about. There were no surprises or any wow moments, like I say.
Nah, but still, they just throw where you know there'll be many zombies. They throw a little bit more.
The
Well, not a little,
only
but
thing that
more.
I was a little bit annoyed with uncompounded resistance was the fact that like you were killing zombies for probably maybe hours at the end and the door would just not open. You had to just like kill zombies until the door opened, and I felt a little annoyed because I was like maybe killing them for like an hour, and the door just would not open. Even like when there were no hordes, they would like spawn like 1 or 2 zombies just to like piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 is going to be under Molten Nightmare, right? And
Oh.
it's the first chapter. Come Hell or High Lava.
Mm-hmm.
It was the same thing. It felt the same as Brutal 4-player setup. You go on the hill, you get the creepers, you get the suiciders, you get the 2 suicide generals. I think there was like 1 butcher there as well. Then you go on the inside,
Mm-hmm.
it's the same thing. You kill 2 gunners and a horde of zombies. Then you go to the generator, you start it. You kill a few flamers. You kill maybe like 2 necromancers. So and then you can just speedrun the last part because there's just going to be a death wave coming towards you with all those suiciders, and then you can just like sprint past them or sprint before they even like spawn and just go in the safe room. So it was very easy.
Mm-hmm.
Number
Yeah, until you're at the last part up before the save room because they are spamming suiciders like
Yeah, and that's why I said like that's the only part that's probably annoying because you have the death wave, right, with all those suiciders. But like I said, because you know that's going to happen, you can sprint past them. You can sprint past them while they're like spawning out of the ground and just go in the safe room. You don't have to wait
the
until
fuck?
they blow up.
Oh,
Yeah.
we are standing there and gunning them down. What the
No,
fuck?
dude, if you watch my video, you'll see I just like ran past all of them. My number 7 is actually going to be the chapter 2 under Molten Nightmare. That's Hot on the Trail.
Hot on the trail. Isn't that one when you kill the cultist?
The cultist, yeah, that's basically it. It wasn't
Yeah.
hard. You kill the cultist, but I think you got like a screamer there. A screamer, a
Yeah, oh yeah,
blind screamer.
that one caught me off surprise
Yeah,
first time. I was
it
like, "No, no,
surprises
no,
you
no." Ah.
it surprises you the first time, and then after you kill the screamer, you have to like kill, what you call it, N- a bunch of electric giants,
Oh,
and then you go to the next area. You have to kill like a butcher to open the door. You go, there's one screamer and one butcher. It wasn't hard. It was easy. Actually, I did this one solo. Um, the only part that might be a little difficult is on the boat, but like once you like play positioning, and it's not that hard because there wasn't really like anything extremely difficult. It's maybe like a gunner and a flamer, but you can take care of them, and a bunch of spitters. The spitters are like probably the most annoying thing um,
hmm.
on that chapter. Number 8 for me would actually be the final hell tower, and that's also under Molten Nightmare.
Oh yeah, that one. Hmm.
Yeah, it felt the same as brutal 4-player setup. There was nothing different really. If there was, it was really subtle and I didn't really see it. You just fight hordes of zombies and rocket snipers. I think the rocket snipers were different. No, they were actually the same. It was still rocket snipers
Yeah, they were the same, but they were still annoying.
because they jump faster. That's it. They just move
Yeah,
faster.
they do damage.
Yeah, they one shot you. But once you kill them, like it should be easy. After that,
Unless if your stamina defense kicks in, you're like no.
right, and then like we had a few gunners, we had flamers, and we could take care of them. They weren't a problem, right? Number 9 for me is reaching the war room.
Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
That was, yeah, because remember, like you don't have to fight everything in the cave. Like once you blow up the explosives, you can just like run to the other area, and then like you just fight the creepers
Yeah,
there.
if you can survive the onslaught first.
That's what I said. You don't have to fight it. You can run. Remember,
Oh yeah.
you can
Yeah,
run.
if you can.
They won't follow you in the cave, right? When you go on the other side, you
Thank
can.
God not.
Yeah, you can just when you go on the other side, you just have to fight I think it was like one suicide general, 2 flamers, and a bunch of creepers. That wasn't hard.
Yeah, and shadow demons.
Yeah. And then for me, the last one, number 10, is let's get out of here.
Let's get out of it. Let's get out of
Yeah,
it.
that's under I think it's Hellbase.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's chapter 3,
Ah.
where we had to like kill the tank inside the building.
Yeah. Yeah.
That wasn't hard.
No.
You're
Not that
right.
much.
Right, it wasn't. Alright, so let's go over your top 10 hardest.
All right. Okay. I will begin at the quote unquote the easiest of the hardest.
Oh, okay.
That one will be the last chapter of Rotten Coasts. Of one simple reason.
The best laid
It was
plans.
hella annoying. The bomb would not explode. That is the sole reason why it is in there in the first place.
Remember we were there for like over an
Yeah,
hour
I
and
was
we
like,
were
"Come
saying
on,
there's a bug in the game, but you were like, oh yeah, the zombie is stuck behind the building or something and you had to kill him.
That beep. And it was beeping fast. I was like, come on, any second now.
It wouldn't go off.
No, it wouldn't.
Alright.
Okay. Let's see. Number 9. I would say. I would actually say on Meat Locker
Right.
Meat Locker into the darkness thing. Where you're in the tunnel.
Oh.
Where it's all just dark.
You had to turn on the lights.
Those damn screamers, they like ambush you the first time, and when you go to that last place where there's a bunch of creepers, and when you pull the last switch, they drop freaking suiciders and try to suicide bomb you to death.
Yeah, that was gross.
Like 10 of them.
Yeah, that was gross. It was really hard to deal
Like,
with.
ah.
There were like 3 screamers there. Like when
Yeah.
my playstyle before, I would usually speedrun the lights, but then like when you get to the second one, they would spawn a screamer right in front of it. If you try to run out of the room, there would be one outside of the room, and then there was one screamer at the last light switch that you have to turn on.
Yeah, always. And when you open it, activate all the switch, and you thought, okay, everything is dead. Then 2 freaking flamers comes out.
Yep. That's
Paranoid.
after the suiciders.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right.
Number
So
3.
number 7. Oh no, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Number
All
3.
right. So that was the
So I
easiest one for
would
you. So that's
say,
10, right? That's 10.
yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
this one was
Mm-hmm.
9, and this one was 8. All right. Number 7. No, yeah.
Number
No,
7
you're at
would.
number 8 now. You only gave me 2.
Hmm? Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, and anyway, but number 7 though, because I'm gonna say the third one.
All right.
That is going to be, I would say, the first chapter on Hellbase.
Hellbase.
Hmm?
That one not in
Yeah, because
Kansas anymore.
yes,
All
I think
right.
that one is number 7 because when you at there the first time, you're like, okay, then I know there's gonna be 3 screamers and I'm gonna crouch and I sneak panther, but no, the game is like, fuck you, we already know your plans.
All
You
right.
spawn creepers, you're like, no.
Yeah, there's like a wave of creepers, and then after you pass them and you climb up, there's like another
There's
wave,
a
a horde of
mountain.
zombies coming towards you.
You're like, oh, come on.
Yeah, that one was pretty interesting.
And then that freaking blood fountain.
Yeah, that probably was crazy. All right,
Brr.
I can see. Number 7.
Oh, wait. Have I said already 3 now?
Yes, you said the best laid plans into darkness and not in Kansas anymore.
So now it's number 4 though. So now it's number 6.
No, number 7. 10,
Hmm?
9, 8. Yeah, you gave me 3. Number 7. You said you're doing it from 10 to 1, right?
Yeah.
From easiest to hardest.
Hmm.
All right, go ahead.
Then I would say War Machine.
War Machine. That's
Yeah.
chapter 2.
Yes.
All right.
It's so gritty. Spawns a tank as well. You're like, oh.
Yeah, there's a tank inside the building. That's after you survive the screamer, the butchers, and the shadow demons
Everything.
and spitters and all that stuff.
You barely have any ammo, and the fan they removed it. Why? Okay, then that is that one though, because that one is hella annoying, and you have to kill everything.
Mhm.
And number 6, I would say, what was the name again? What was the name? I would say, go to Zombie Zoo.
The Zombie Zoo.
Hmm?
Which one?
I would think Welcome to the Jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. Oh, at the end, it's really gross at the end.
Yeah, I know it is gross from the beginning. The
There-
first like 3 screamers in that place, and then 2. So there are five screamers. You're probably out of ammo, both of you.
yeah.
And after that, wait, yeah, and wait, before when you kill those 3 screamers, you face zombies. You can refill your ammo. Thank God. After that is some zombies, and then you face 2 butchers and bunch of creepers. And once you're inside the planetarium, oh my God!
Yeah, they
And
spawn
those damn
gunners.
officers at the end, they just keep coming.
Yeah, after you beat the creepers, they spam gunners like everywhere inside the jungle.
turret gunners, they're like using goddamn guerrilla tactics.
They also spam flamers, gunners, and then at the end they spawn necromancers and commanders. They like spam them. It was really
and then
annoying.
you like, yeah, then you're like, is it over? When you jump down, you either have option A, 3 butchers, or option B, 2 screamers. It's like a middle finger.
Yeah,
So you're like,
it was pretty gross. I got annoyed like at some point fighting the commanders, and then I just stopped playing.
Oh yeah, we all got that. Every one of us.
I got annoyed. All right,
Yeah.
next one.
And that and the second chapter there on Zombie, that was the furthest I ever got when I played solo. That part broke me down.
Yeah, it was like extremely annoying. I was playing with someone else, but both of us just got like extremely annoyed because we got like exhausted after killing all of those gunners, and then when we got to the end,
Oh hell yeah.
we just got like really irritated because every time we killed the commander, they would just continuously spawn more, and then you're still getting
And
pushed by spitters. You're actually getting sniped by them because it
oh
seems
yeah,
that they
those
turn
spitters. Oh my god.
they it's like they increase the accuracy of the spitter or something.
Yeah, and damage. Like,
Yeah, sometimes you get I get one shot by it. I get so annoyed, dude. I would rage so hard.
every time you see a spitter and it spits at you and your screen is red, you're like, ah, okay. So now it's top 5, I guess.
Yes, sir.
What should I pick? Many choices. Okay, I'm gonna start off extremely strong. I would say all road leads to hell.
All roads lead to hell. Which chapter?
City of the Dead.
Oh my god. That is really strong.
Extremely strong. Because the first time I saw that when I played with a Swedish friend, I just yelled in Swedish, tank. You're like, what the fuck? No, you're lying. A tank. You're like, oh, whoa, what? No. And they keep on spamming, and after that, you will get like bombed from the goddamn sky. They're dropping artillery on you by suicides.
Yeah, we did this together. It was extremely gross,
Yeah.
especially the last
And
part.
Yeah, and that last part. Oh.
It was gross. Like, yeah, I don't even know.
It was disgusting.
All right. Number 4.
Okay, it's beginning to be a little bit easier now, at least. Well, I know for damn sure who is the first one, but you will see once we're there. Number 4. I would say the 3rd chapter of Molten.
The 3rd chapter.
Hmm?
Night on the Town. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
wasn't that one
yo.
where you get into
This one was
called,
disgusting.
you know, wasn't that yeah, when you go to the blood fountain up there or there?
We had to go somewhere where we had like 3 fan traps, and like we would get snipers and commanders and necromancers
Yeah,
and butchers and
that
gunners.
part is like the main reason why it's there.
Yeah, you had to survive. There was like nothing you could do. You just had to survive it. And then after you leave there, you would go in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Yo, that one was actually pretty gross. I can't forget this one because you start off strong with a blood fountain, then you have to fight screamers after that, and hordes of zombies. That's before you get to the hard part. Yo, this
That's
one.
before you get to the top part. You're like, was this the hard part? Nope, that was
Yeah,
just the easy part.
This one was disgusting. I can't forget it. This one was extremely gross.
Oh yeah.
All right, number 3.
So the bronze spot, it goes to thinking. Oh yeah, I know. I would say the last chapter of All Road Leads to Hell.
Oh, this is my favorite chapter. Hitler's welcome party.
Here's the welcome party. Ugh, disgusting.
Okay.
What I have to say.
Everyone who plays this game knows what this chapter is about. It's just about survival, nothing else.
You survive. It's more. It's just survival of the fittest.
I think the part that really like got to me here though is the fact that it's not really like, about the tank and the half track at the same time, but it was about like the suicide generals that spawn on top of the buildings.
Yeah, those little rats.
Yo, that was disgusting. Yo, that one was hard to deal with, dude. Like extremely hard to deal with because if you don't know they're there or if you don't see them, you're just going to continuously get bombarded with bombs. Yeah, you're just going to get bombarded with bombs. It was really gross.
And
all right, silver spot.
Silver. The first chapter of Zombie Zoo.
The first chapter. Oh, that one was.
I
get exhausted thinking about this one. Trouble at the zoo.
It's rough from the freaking start.
Yeah, right. True. Like it.
It's hard before you even get into the zoo.
Exactly, dude. This chapter lasts for like an hour or an hour and a half. It's really gross. Like this, Dude, I stopped in the middle of my Zombie Army series to talk about this chapter. This chapter was
Yeah, the
disgusting.
horrors of
Of Zombie Zoo. Yeah, this chapter was
yeah,
disgusting, dude. Like with how it's
yeah,
designed, dude. I think they designed it to piss us off or something. Or they
yeah.
actually they designed it to
It's
dis
nothing compared to any other
right.
other maps
I,
before it.
I think they were trying to discourage us from going further, dude, because this chapter was extremely difficult. It was insanely
And
difficult.
once you get inside the zoo, where you have to take care of that little welcoming party once you're inside. Then you cannot speed run. You have to go everything
You
one
fight
at a
a horde at
time.
every generator to turn.
Like the game is, it's just
And then when
giving you the biggest middle finger you ever seen.
and then let's not talk about the blood fountain, dude. With the
No,
necromancers.
bye bye.
The
No,
ne-
bye bye.
All right, number one.
That one is
Number
no,
one.
okay, before I said number one, I would say one honorable mention though,
Right.
and that will be the last chapter of Zombie Zoo. That's my honorable mention.
The fourth chapter of Zombie Zoo, and that was
Mhm.
Planetarium
Because
Assault.
of those damn snappers. Because
Mhm.
they're spamming snipers there.
Yeah, I think I did a count. It was like over 30 snipers,
Oh my god. But yeah,
and
that's
that
it.
wasn't even the hard part.
Nah. It was annoying, but not as hard. But yeah, it was hard.
That wasn't even the hard part, dude. The hard part was when you
Right.
get on the inside. It was gross.
Mhm. But yeah, the first place, you already know. You already know. Say it.
Hell Machine?
Yeah.
Okay. There's not
3 hours of torture.
there's not much to say about that.
There's nothing to say.
There's nothing to say about
The
that.
video speaks for itself. The moment people start watching the video, you immediately say, "This has a lot of swear words."
Okay. All right. So my top 10 hardest, all right?
Okay,
And this might come as a surprise to you, but
surprising.
it was actually the first chapter, right? Not the it's under Dead Ahead, but it was the second chapter of Dead Ahead, which is Locomotive Lockdown.
I can actually understand that.
Yeah, like when you play this for the first time on
Yeah.
Brutal Nightmare, with the sheer amount of zombie spawns, it was insane.
Yeah.
Like when you
There
have
were
to
no
like
cutscene first.
beat them from the train. Yeah, you have to like kill them while they're coming out of the train. They're spawning everywhere. It was a lot to deal with. And then when you get on the outside, you have snipers on the ceilings. And the thing is, like, if you're playing the base game, right, on any other difficulty, you would learn that you don't get snipers there, right? You get snipers
Nope.
like in
In Death Canal.
Dead Canal for the first time, but they had snipers there, and it was like extremely annoying, dude, to deal with.
Yeah.
Number 9 would be Ghosts and Gondolas, and that is under Death Canal. Mhm.
Yeah, Death Canal. Wait, let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah, that one. That was. Let's see. I remember. Oh yeah.
All right, the
let's see.
first
Yeah,
part.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
first
yeah.
part.
Now I remember.
Yeah, when you get out of the safe room, you have to deal with hordes of zombies, right?
Hmm.
Then when you cross the bridge, you have a flamer on the other side with another horde of zombies, right? Then you get to a blood fountain with runners and spitters.
Yeah, I remember those.
Then you go on the inside with necromancers and commanders. Then you come
Yeah, I
outside
can
and you have
see
to help
our,
Dotton.
perspective. Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, that one was pretty insane. And if we're going from, you know, 10 being hard but not the hardest, we're going down to the hardest. All right.
Mhm.
All right. So number 8 would actually be under Meat Locker, and that is Into Darkness. We already
Oh, yeah,
we already
I
talked
agree.
about that. All right.
Yeah, those
Uh,
dark. It is literally called Into the Darkness for a reason.
Into Darkness, right? It's scary. Like if you want to get scared playing this game, play that chapter. That chapter.
Or at least you want to feel some kind of dread.
If you want, yeah, if you want to feel like, you know,
Like
mentally destroyed, like play that chapter. Turn off all the
Get
lights.
surprised by like suicide. It's like,
Turn off
"Hello."
all the lights. All right.
Yeah.
Number 7 would be Trouble at the Zoo, and we just talked about that one.
What? No, you no.
What? Putting it so high on the list? It
Yeah,
it
I thought for me it was like the second hardest.
I mean, like, after you pass this, like, things get worse, kinda. Because I
Oh
think
no.
there were, we even talked about a few chapters before that was actually worse than this one.
Mm.
But I think like when I made this list, like from top 10, I was just going from dead ahead going all the way up. So that's why my list is
Mm.
like this. All right.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like sort them in a specific order or anything.
Mm.
All right. So the next chapter for me was actually on the Rotten Coast, and that was the best laid plans. So people can see
Ah.
some similarity in our list, right?
Mm.
All right. The
Yeah, well,
next
I can see that.
one, the next one, number 5, is under Molten Nightmare, and it was Night
Oh.
on the Town. And we just
Oh
talked
yeah, is
about
that
this
one?
one, right?
Yeah, and I start off strong with number 5.
Yeah, that one was extremely like, dude, this should say something. I didn't even like think about putting this at number 5, and like oddly enough, we both have it at number 5. That's just to show you how
Mm-hmm.
insane this chapter is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 4 for me is under All Roads Lead to Hell. Oh wait,
Oh.
no, wait. Yeah. It's actually City of the Dead.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah.
We just talked
Wait,
about
wasn't
that
that
one.
one the first one I was in number 5 for me?
City of the Dead. You had it at. Let me turn this list around. Night on the Town was number 4. No, yeah, it was City of the Dead and then Night on the Town for you. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So City of the Dead. Number
Mm.
3 for me is. It wasn't really difficult, but it is difficult. It wasn't difficult for me per se, simply because of how much I love it, but I know it
Mm.
is difficult, right? And it was Hitler's Welcome Party,
Indeed.
and we just talked about that, all right? And then number 2 is under Hellbase, and
Oh.
it's actually the last chapter, Steal the Relic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had not put that one at all. Huh.
You remember what that one was like, right?
Yes.
All right.
But yeah.
As you leave the
Yeah.
safe room, you take the relic, you get a horde of zombies,
Yeah.
sniper zombies. You in one room, you get, what are those guys called? Gunners, and you have two screamers at the same time screaming at you.
Oh, oh
This
yeah. I
one.
would actually have that one also as an honorable mention as well. At least for me.
Right. And then, number 1, I don't have to tell you. You know what that
Yeah.
one is, right?
There's nothing to say.
There's nothing to say.
Yeah. Exactly. 3 hours. Because that's
Obliterate
everything. 3 hours.
obliterate Hitler's army. That's the only thing they say to you. Push forward.
I would most likely call it like obliterate Latent and Ram's will.
Yes, sir. All right. So that's basically the list. I hope everyone
Yeah,
enjoyed
that ma
I hope everyone
yeah,
enjoyed this video, bro. Like this
yeah,
this
because
was a lot. If you guys want to like go and watch any of the videos on any one of these chapters, we do have a playlist here at the Latent Gamer for Zombie Army on Brutal Nightmare. We would like to thank Ramsite for coming out and sharing his thoughts on these chapters as well. Ramsite. And this was part 1, and we will have part 2 next Sunday, where we will be going over the DLC chapters. Alright, so thank you again, Ramside.
thank you.